Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I just want to check my microphone here. 1 second. Yes, it is good to go. Thanks so much for coming back. We are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Tomorrow is going to be the last video in this series, and I'm excited and a little sad about it, but tomorrow is where we're going to bring it all home and sort of tie everything together. So I really hope that you can join for tomorrow too. But today we have one last piece to that puzzle. And that piece is coming back to the emotions. Yesterday I talked about the primary feeling states, which there are three: pleasant, neutral, and unpleasant. And from all of those primary feeling states arise the vast array of emotions that we experience as humans. So, for example, if we experience a feeling state of something pleasant, we may experience joy, happiness, fulfillment. And if we experience an unpleasant feeling state, then we may have anger, anxiety, or depression or sadness. And neutral may just be actually boredom. And with each of those three, there can be either a pushing or a grasping. So, for example, with an emotion associated with a pleasant feeling state, while it may feel good, we may also be grasping and trying to hold on to it because we're afraid to lose it and we don't want another emotion to come into its place. That's still a form of resistance. And remember, yesterday I talked about that awesome equation that suffering equals pain times resistance. And so if we're trying to hold on to those pleasant emotions, those pleasant feelings, because we're afraid of something else coming in its place, that's resistance. And if we're trying to push away and resist something unpleasant, well, of course, that's resistance. And it all takes energy and it all multiplies the pain and increases our suffering. So today, I want to give you this amazing practice of rain. And I'll walk you through it real quick and then we'll do a meditation on it in the remaining few minutes. Rain is a practice that was developed by a woman named Michelle McDonald. I think I have her last name right. I'll correct it if not in the notes. And it's really been popularized by Tara Brach and Jack Kornfield. And the acronym of RAIN, the R stands for recognize. So we first just recognize the emotion that's coming up for us. And the A then stands for allow. We just allow that emotion to be there without grasping or pushing away. And the I is investigate, but not in an analytical, logical fashion. It's investigating, where am I feeling this in the body? And what does it really feel like? So it's not trying to delve down deep and figure out, why am I feeling this? Where does this come from? What happened in my childhood? None of that. It's a kind, curious investigation about where this emotion is showing up for you in the body. And then once we have investigated that, we turn to nurture with self-compassion and just asking ourselves, what does this need from me right now? So let me walk you through this in the remaining time that we have, and hopefully you found yourself a comfortable position where you can just settle into this practice for the next few minutes. So closing down your eyes, just taking a long, slow inhale and exhale, allowing yourself to arrive here for just a moment. And bringing to mind a challenging situation, something that's not too difficult or traumatic, but just something challenging for you, even something in the last few months. And visualizing the situation, begin with the R of rain by recognizing what emotions might be coming up for you with this situation. And that recognizing can be something so simple as just even labeling emotion. Or maybe you label the emotion as anger, sadness, fear. And once you've recognized it, just allow that emotion to be there. trusting that there is space within you for all of the emotions we experience as humans. Just allowing that emotion to float there in that space. And then investigate with a kind, gentle curiosity by asking yourself, where do I feel this emotion showing up in the body? And what does it feel like? What sensations are there? Maybe you feel a fluttering or nervousness in the stomach or chest. Maybe there's a tightness in the shoulders or in your hands or jaw. Maybe there's a lump in your throat. Just investigating where you experience this emotion and what it feels like in the body. And then it may help to extend yourself a gesture as we move into the end of rain to nurture. So maybe that's just placing a hand wherever you may feel those sensations in the body, or even just clasping your hands together and finding some phrase you can whisper to yourself to extend some compassion. And if it's difficult for you to extend that compassion to yourself, imagine someone who really loves you extending that compassion to you and to the emotion you're experiencing. Maybe whispering something like, "It's okay," or "I'm sorry," or "I'm here." Something that allows you to give a kind, gentle compassion to yourself. And then we go into a period called after the rain, where you're just noticing what, if anything, has shifted for you. And how are you feeling right now in this experience? So, opening your eyes if they've been closed, and maybe just allowing yourself to rest here for a few moments before you get up and go about your day. This, of course, can be a much longer practice. I just wanted to give you a little sample of it today. And once you practice rain, it's something that you can start to use a little more quickly and automatically throughout your day in your informal practice as well as your formal practice. So I really hope this helps. I can't wait to close the loop on all of this tomorrow. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.